Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your very own internet banking web app. Okay, so this financial web app is complete with the front end parts, it's complete with the user dashboard and the admin dashboard. Now from the admin dashboard you get to control whatever the user sees. Okay, so first I'm going to walk you through the front end. So let's just take a look at the front end. Now this part basically just talks about the bank, talks about when the bank started, the name of the bank, the services the bank offers, and all that. Just like a normal regular bank, all these banks you see online is basically just like that also. So I'm going to go straight into the user side. Let's see how the user dashboard looks like. So after this, click on login. Okay, so this is the login page. So I'm going to click on a user account. So we're going to log in. Perfect. So this is the user dashboard. Okay, you see this is my available balance. This is the account name. This is the account type. This is the account number, the routing number, and SSN. Okay, this is login details. This is login details. You see this bank news. This comes from the admin dashboard. Okay, so as the admin, you get to send a message to all your bank users at once. Okay, so this message can be anything now. For example, yeah, I just put we wish you a prosperous new year. As the admin, you can send something like loan application is now available. You get, so it's just a way for you to send a message across to all your users. Okay, so I can see my transactions. I can see previous transactions that I've made. This is my transaction history. So let's go through the account. Now this is my profile. So this is my profile. It has all my details. Go to transfer. I can even upload. A user can upload KYC. So the person just has to select basically select any document and submit, and that is it. Okay, so let's check out other features. Now you see statements. Yeah, so this is like a statement of all transactions that have been made in this particular account. So you see change password, change pin, activity log. Now let's try and make a transfer. Now you see you have domestic transfers and you have international transfer. So let's try international transfer. Okay, so this is your account number. This is your balance. This is the date you're making the transfer. So let's say, okay, and this is the bank charges. Okay, now this bank charges is something the admin gets to set up from his dashboard. So when we're checking out the admin dashboard, I'll also show you how to place your bank charges. Okay, beneficiary name, organization name, let's go with Greenwood. Account number of beneficiary, beneficiary country, let's just pick this. Beneficiary bank, let's pick this. Do you want to save? So let's save it as a beneficiary, and let's give it. Okay, so you just have to click on I agree with terms and conditions of international payment, then click on transfer. Okay, so when you try to make a transfer, you get to fill in some codes. Okay, so this is asking for IMF code. So we're going to copy the IMF code. This is it right here, 111. Okay, 1111. IMF code confirmed. Okay, now it's asking for COT code. Let's check for that. COT is 2234. 2234. COT code confirmed. Now it's asking for SAS code, and that is 3601. 360. Okay, the last one is tax. 1111 again. Okay, 1111. Completed. All security system has been confirmed. Proceed with transfer. Transfer in progress. So you see, it's a very smooth and easy to use web app. You see, so once the transaction is completed, it shows you the receipt of the transaction. Okay, so this is the amount we sent. It was a debit transaction. This is the date it was sent. This is transaction comments that we put in. EPC successful. This was the charge, the reference number, and all that. Okay, so let's see. Now you see, it also sends an email to me, a debit alert. It also sends a debit alert to me, giving me a breakdown of the amount sent, the charges, and my available balance. Okay, so let's try out different other features in the bank. Okay, now so let's see. So you see, that's for international transfer. Okay, so let's see monetary. Now, digital deposits. Now, this allows the user to make a deposit via cryptocurrency. Okay, so you can use Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can also select this from your admin dashboard. Okay, so click on continue. It's going to show the barcode that the admin has already put in. So the barcode, the wallet address. So the user just has to put in the amount. Yeah, the amount in dollars, in USD, or whatever currency the admin has already previously set. So then after the user has made the Bitcoin transaction, the user just has to copy the transaction ID, paste it here, and click on deposit. Okay. Your reference ID is blah blah blah. You create it once your order is confirmed. Easy peasy. Okay. So let's check out loan. Now you see loan application, the user gets to apply for a loan. Okay, so the user gets to apply for a loan. So the person just has to select their account number, which is this, the date. Now put in their full name. Let's say amount. Let's say I want a loan of 2,000. The loan duration should be 3 months. Loan type is a student loan. Reason for loan. Let's say housing. Okay, and click on apply. So your loan application was successfully sent. Wait for response. Okay, so it's going to automatically send to the admin. So when the admin checks their dashboard, they're going to see that someone has applied for a loan. So it's left to the admin to approve it or not. Okay, so support also. Now you have FAQ. So person can come there and just read questions, whatever questions they could possibly have. Not important. A message is the person can send a message to the admin. Okay, waiting for a response from the admin, and that is basically the user dashboard. Okay, so now let's log into the admin dashboard and see how to control the entire platform. Okay, so I'm going to copy the URL and I'm going to paste. Okay, so I'm going to log in. Yes. Now this is the admin dashboard. Now the dashboard says you have 3 user accounts, 3 active accounts, you have 0 inactive accounts. This is the total debit transaction that has been made from all your 3 users, and this is total credit transaction that has been made from all your three credits from all your three active users. Okay, so let's see the features of the admin dashboard. Now you see user account details. So this gives you like a detailed information about each user. Okay, so this is the one we're using. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it tells you the name, the account number. Now remember the KYC documents are uploaded from the user end. Now this is where it shows up right here. Okay, so the admin can decide to deactivate transfer. So when the user tries to make a transfer, it does not go through. It can verify or unverify an account. If you verify an account, the user can log in. If you unverify the account, the user cannot log in. Now you can deactivate code transfer. Deactivating code transfer is you see that IMF code and IMF COT tax transfers that we did. If you deactivate code transfers, when the user is trying to make a transfer, that part doesn't show. Okay, so it will be a straightforward transfer without codes and everything. You can activate email OTP transfer. So instead of using code, you can use email OTP. Let the web app send an email with the OTP for the transfer to go through to the email account of the user. Okay, so you can select any of that here. You can totally control the user's account from here. You can even delete the user's account if you so wish. Okay, so this is the account type, this is the account information and all that. Now you can choose to debit or credit the user from your end. Let's credit, let's say. Okay, the user account has been credited. Now let's go and see if the user has really been credited. Now you see the user has been credited. The user has been credited. Now let's see the other functions there. You can edit a user's account. You can edit a user's account. You just have to click on a particular user and edit the information there. You can also, let's see, manage cards. You can manage card, that is issue card, issue debits or credit cards, MasterCards or Visa cards to each account. Let's say loan management. Now remember we applied for a loan. Let's see. Now this is the loan we applied for. Every code 2,000 naira, duration 3 months. So you can either decide to delete it. That means you are not approving the loan, or you approve the loan. Okay. And the amazing thing about this is once you approve the loan, it automatically credits the user's account. You see, it automatically credits the user's account with the loan amount that you just approved. So let's check bank management. Now you see bank management. Now this part allows you to fill in a predetermined number of banks that the user can make transfers to. Okay, so let's say for example, let's use okay, and let's make it local. And we had a bank. Now it pops up here. Now let's go to the user side and make a transfer. Let me show you how it works. Now you see this is for domestic transfer. So this is for domestic transfer. So let's say 2,000 is what we want. The charges is 40. Bank beneficiary name, let's say Greenwood account. This is the bank that we just imputed in the admin dashboard. So any bank you put here, you can either choose for it to show up on the international platform or the local platform, that's the domestic platform. Okay, so that's it for bank management. So let's see for finance. Okay, so for finance, you have payment methods, digital deposits, mobile deposits. Mobile deposit is how you a user can pay with check. So the user can actually upload their check, what's it called? Their check slip. Okay, so you just have to upload an image of their check slip for mobile deposit. You have the digital deposits. This part is where you get to approve or not approve of crypto payments. Okay. So remember the crypto payments we made in the user side. We're going to approve it here. Okay, now so you see under payment methods, this is payment methods, okay? Under payment methods, you get to put in the different crypto coins that you want to make available for your user, okay? So you see BTC, Ethereum, those were the two you saw on the user dashboard. So you can actually add more if you want to, okay? So now let's go further, let's go further, let's go further. Now configure, this is a very important part, is where you get to change your site name. You get to configure your site to suit what you want. Okay, so you get to change the bank name, change your location, your address. You get to change your info, very important. You get to change your email. You can decide to disable or enable OTP, email OTP sending from here. Okay, your phone number, your address, then welcome to smart business. Okay, I'm going to do welcome to web guru. Okay, now transaction charges. Now you see these transaction charges that shows up here. This is where you get to input the amount you want, the percentage of transaction charges that you actually want. Okay, so I'm going to change this to 1.5. You don't need to put the percentage. Percentage is automatically added. You just need to put the figure. Okay, you can change your bank logo also. So let me change this to something. Let me change this to okay and save changes. See, this is the new logo I just uploaded. This is the new logo I just uploaded. You see, it's very easy to use, very smooth. There's really no, it's not cumbersome. It's very, very easy to use, very, very straightforward. Okay, so now next I'm going to show you how to upload this, how to upload it, how to configure it, and how to get it up and running. Okay, guys, so to set up your web app, you just need your domain name and your hosting, okay? So you can get a cPanel. So having gotten mine, I'm going to go straight to it. Now, I'm going to be using the subdomain because this is just for the sake of a tutorial, okay? I'm going to be using the subdomain. So I'm going to click on subdomain and let's call this one, let's say smart, yeah? So let's call this one smart. I'm going to be creating it on this. Okay, so my subdomain has been successfully created. So I'm going to go straight to the file manager so we can access it now. Where is it? Here you go. Okay, so we're going to upload the file. Okay, so here it is. So when you're uploading your file, ensure that you wait for this bar to get to 100% and it shows green before you click on anything. Do not leave this page, like do not cancel the transaction, do not cancel the upload or cancel or click on this link. Okay, wait for this bar to show green before you do anything. If not, your upload is not going to be complete. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for this now. Let's finish uploading. I'm going to go back. Click on this to go back. So you extract you right click and click on extract. Okay, close. Okay, so you right click. Now these are the files and the folders that are needed for that web app. Okay, so you're first of all going to select all, and then you're going to click on move. Now I'm moving it because it's inside a folder. Now we don't want it in the folder, we want it in the domain name itself, the subdomain name that we created. Okay, so we're going to move it out of the folder. Good. So up one level. Yes. Now that's the first step. That's the first step. Now, you know what? The next thing you need to do is configure the database. Okay, so we're going to go back to the main cPanel menu. We're going to search for MySQL database wizard. Okay. Okay, so let's say smart. So I'm creating the database name, the database user. Also, I'm going to use a password. So I'm going to use a generated password. Okay, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to save it in my notepad. Okay, create user. Okay, so we are going to click on all privileges. Now before you do that, copy this, the username and the database that you just created, and save it also in your notepad. Okay, now you click on all privileges. So that ticks all the boxes. You click on make changes. Yes. Then you go back. We're going to upload our MySQL file now. Without the MySQL file, your web app is not going to work. So that's the next step. Just search for PHP my admin. Okay, now so this is the database we just created. Okay, so we're going to import. Click on browse. Now this is the database for this web app. Click on go. Okay, so while that is uploading, let's go to the file manager and configure our site. Okay, so to configure the site, you go to connections. Okay, go to your connections folder. So connection folder, you go to database.php. You right click and you click on edit. Okay, so this is your connection. This is where you get to configure your web app so it works on your server. Okay, so now we're going to use the database name and username that we saved previously. So this is my username. You see, this is username. So you put it in here. Okay, so we copy the database name also. And you paste. Then the password, make sure there's no space. Easy peasy. So you click on save changes. Now let's check out our site. Nice. Okay, so this is the front end. Now let me show you how to configure your admin login. Okay, so you go to your PHP admin where you uploaded your MySQL file. You click on admin. You click on edit. Okay, you're going to see edit here. Click on edit. Now you see email and you see your password. Okay, this password is encrypted. That's the reason why it shows like this. So we're going to you can choose to change this to, let's say, admin@domain.com. Okay, so password, let's say the password is going to be 12345 6. Okay, then click on this and make sure you click on encrypt, then click on go. See, it has changed. Now let's check out our site. Let's check out. Okay, so this is the user login. We're going to log in. We're going to log in with these particular details. Okay. You see, very easy to set up, very easy to use. You don't have to write code, you don't have to crack your head trying to figure out where to put this or where to put that. Very, very easy to use. All you have to do is just get the files so you can upload it and you can have your banking script up and running in less than 30 minutes. So guys, that will be all for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a lovely day.